this is another way in which I consider myself to be carrying Rudolf Steiner's torch. Is, when he really considered himself to be a die-hard empiricist,
Okay.
because of the influence of Goethe, and it doesn't get more woo-woo than Rudolf Steiner, but nonetheless, he believed that like you should be able to see all of these things with your sensory faculties and supersensory faculties. He believed we have those too, but nonetheless, I think that's something very important to stick to. It's like we shouldn't just be accepting whatever ancient wisdom as necessarily true because the ancients said it and they were smart. So yeah, whatever. I mean, sometimes, yeah, in fact, a lot of the time, I think the ancients were definitely onto things that were extremely profound. But I also think it's a good idea to stick to your guns in that regard and really just be like, okay, that's cool, but I'll believe it when I see it. Because if you do that, then you can start to piece things together and start to see like why. You can be like, okay, this is why
Bro.
the planets are the way they are, and this is why the zodiac is the way that it is, and this is why this and this and that happened within the story of Christ, or whatever mythology you want to look at. I mean, it's all there is a very real underlying logic, and there's a very real there's a very real reality to these kind of spiritualistic processes in our world, and we can see them. We can see them with our own eyeballs, just the way that we can see the beauty in a painting or the sadness in a painting, or that we can hear it in music. I mean, these things are out there, and learning how to see them is not rejecting your experience and sinking into your own head, right? It's actually doing the opposite of that. It's actually learning to feel more deeply with our experiences and our senses.
Yeah, when you were saying that, like, it just made me think of, that was always my attitude about spirituality, was like, I'll believe it when I see it, and then I saw it.
Right.
And then once
Yeah.
and then once I saw it, literally every single thing looked different, you know.
Oh yeah.
And to me, that's like, I'm still trying to get my brain around, you know, that process and the ultimate consequences of that, because, and that was something I grew up hearing. That was one of my dad really liked to throw out these little quotes, and one of them was, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Yep.
And that's exactly it. I mean,
Very true. Yeah.